Every entrepreneur I know could use more strategic time in their business. I want to show you how to find the hours in the day that can add up to hours in a week that will help you do exactly that. I'm Alex Sharfin, and this is the Momentum Podcast, made for empire builders, game changers, trailblazers, shot takers, record breakers, world makers, and creators of all kinds. Those among us who can't turn it off and don't know why anyone would want to. We challenge complacency, destroy apathy, and we are obsessed with creating momentum so we can roll over bureaucracy and make our greatest contribution. Sure, we pay attention to their rules, but only so that we can bend them, break them, then rewrite them around our own will. We don't accept our destiny, we define it. We don't understand defeat because you only lose if you stop, and we don't know how. While the rest of the world strives for average and clings desperately to the status quo, we are the minority, the few, who are willing to hallucinate there could be a better future, and instead of just daydreaming of what could be, we endure the vulnerability and exposure it takes to make it real. We are the evolutionary hunters, clearly the most important people in the world, because entrepreneurs are the only source of consistent, positive human evolution, and we always will be. If you're an entrepreneur who doesn't have enough time to get everything done in your business, and you find yourself walking the aisles of a store buying something, you have an opportunity. And I would challenge that you really haven't done the right amount of thinking about it. And I want to say that with love and with encouragement, because here's what I know about every entrepreneur is that we have a hard time asking for help in any way. See, I call it the entrepreneur's dilemma. We need far more help than the average person to reach our full potential, to do everything that we want to do, because what we want to do normally it has a requirement of assembling a team or at least getting help. And the challenge for us is that we need far more protection and support, far more help than the average person, yet any request for help leaves us feeling vulnerable and exposed. So as a result, we don't even think about how to get help ourselves. We have this almost broken record motto that says, I can get it all done, and I'll just keep adding, and I'll just keep doing, and eventually I'll get it all done. And we push ourselves because we are evolutionary hunters. We have to finish this hunt. If there's no tribe around us, we're going to do it anyway. That's that drive you feel, that compulsion you feel to continue working, to continue doing, to making things happen. But here's the issue. If we don't find you more time to do the strategic things in your business, you're going to be a statistic. And I want you to understand, we have to push past statistics. Here's the numbers I'm talking about. There's 29 million businesses in the United States. 22 million of them make less than $100,000 a year. Here's why. Most CEOs don't ever get their time back so that they can put it into the strategic parts of their business. And at the beginning, here's the problem. You have to get the business to escape velocity where you can start building a team. And if you are building a team, you need more time, believe me, dedicated to your team or dedicated to yourself. So if you're walking the aisles of a grocery store or at any store, here's why I would tell you you've made a mistake. It's so much easier today than at any other time to take care of stuff through systems. You know, I always tell people you're going to have to delegate to one of three things: a process, a project, or a person. A process through which you get something done, a project where you get something done one time and then that might create a process, or a person. You hire someone or bring someone on or have a contractor who helps you get part of a process or a project done. Like, we have a new designer who is just incredible. She's so awesome. We have a section of our huddle called Got Caught Being Awesome, and she gets all of our design stuff done. Like, we don't have to worry about all of the details, every step of the process. We let her know what we want. She gets back our design. So that is a person. And that's what you will always have to delegate to. And hopefully you find somebody as good as she is for what you need to get done. And so you can also delegate to simple processes these days. Let me share 3 with you that can give you back hours every single week that might end up to even adding up to like a day a month. Because if you're doing your own grocery shopping, if you're buying toilet paper, paper towels, even if you eat healthy, today more than ever, you don't really have to do a lot of this. Now, there's one exception. For specialty stuff, you might have to shop. So the one exception for Katie and I is that we do take the kids up to the farmer's market, but for them, it's like a social event and they learn a lot. They end up talking to the people who work there. We want them to go through that experience. But taking the kids to buy paper towels or toilet paper, or taking the kids to Whole Foods or to buy stuff, it just doesn't make sense anymore. So here's some tools you can use where here's what's intense. You're going to save time and save money. One of the biggest issues is a lot of times people say, oh, well, just save time by spending money. So get a chef or get a personal assistant. Well, you know what? Sometimes your business isn't making enough for you to do that. And when people make that suggestion, it's just frustrating. And maybe you're not at the size where you can yet, or maybe you already have a personal assistant. Maybe you already have an executive assistant, but you just want to start getting to the place where you do a lot less. You have a lot more time back, because I want, again, for your business, or spend it on you. Take that time and start doing self-care. You'll see your entire business improve. So let me give you some time back. So the first one is Amazon Prime. Katie and I have been using it for years. She has everything in our home that we use on a monthly basis set up so that it just shows up every month. So paper towels, toilet paper, dishwasher detergent, everything, laundry detergent, softeners, everything that we use on a monthly basis is ordered through Prime. It's on auto ship, and they give you an additional 5% discount. So for not spending the time in the store, Katie's actually getting a huge discount off retail, plus 5% off of Amazon's prices. And then for the stuff that we can't buy, Katie uses Instacart. Now, there is a small fee for Instacart, and it's a shopping service where they will go to the store and buy all your groceries for you. So just about anyone can afford that fee. And if you're organized and you know what you need on a weekly basis, it makes things so much faster. You just go in and reorder what you already have been ordering, and you can get stuff done in minutes, and then you don't have to go to the store. It gives you time back. And if you eat healthy, there's a service that we use as well called Thrive Market. So which will put stuff on auto ship. So if you want your snacks delivered, or if you eat dark chocolate, you want that delivered, or if you want really high-end foods delivered, like we get some mayonnaise and some coconut oils and some other things that it's hard to find. We get them all from Thrive Market, and there's a huge discount off retail there. So here's 3 services where Amazon Prime, Instacart, Thrive Market, where if you're using them, you're actually getting back time and money. And that rarely happens. So if you're not doing these yet as an entrepreneur, my question for you is, why not? And how fast can you find the minutes? And it's literally minutes to sign up for these services, try them out, and see just how much time you can get back every week. For people like us, that's what's the most important thing, because we can always use more time with our families. We can always use more time with the strategic parts of our business that we don't get done because of all the tactical work we have to do. And we can always use more time for self-care, for going to the chiropractor, for getting the massage you've been talking about getting, for working out, for doing the things that if you take care of you, you're going to have way more gas in the tank to grow the business faster. You're going to be more present. You're going to see clearly. You'll see the future with a lot clearer perspective when you're taking care of yourself, when you have the time, when you're spending the time with your family. We far too often don't even look to services that will pay us for using them, because we're so caught up in the moment trying to get everything done that we don't look up and say, hey, there might be a way to get this done way easier, and that might even benefit us in multiple ways. And I want you to know, if you're listening to me and thinking, why haven't I done this? I have a coaching program that's for $1 million plus businesses exclusively, and higher margin $1 million plus businesses that are super fast growth. You have to qualify. And when I share this with that group, 3/4 of the room is taking notes because they've never thought about it. They're running businesses that are growing so fast and so out of control. They've been running for so hard for so long that they haven't looked up and said, hey, how do I make my life easier? So I don't want you to beat yourself up if you haven't done this, But I want you to take the time to go set this stuff up so that you save money, save time, and you buy parts of your life back. And if you do, like, go to a farmer's market, or if going to the grocery store is relaxing for you, then maybe it's, you don't have to do that. You can still do that. But how much more can you offload to these types of services so that you're not doing everything anymore and you have time back to go grow your business, be with your family and the people who are important to you, and take care of yourself? Because if you're taking care of those three alignments, your alignment with yourself, your alignment with the people around you, and your alignment with your business, everything will improve in your life. That's where you should be investing your time. If you're ready to understand how to get way more done in less time across the board through understanding strategically how to look forward in your business and in your life, then go to billionairecode.com, answer a few questions for me and my team. And if you want, you can set up a momentum session, which is a call where we will go through how we can help you. And you will have an opportunity right on that page to set up that call. So go to billionairecode.com and answer a few questions. My team and I will give you an idea of how we can help you grow your business, grow your team, and make a bigger impact.